Could your story help somebody else? I'm pretty sure it could. Hi, it's Martin, and one of the things I am passionate about is using our life experience to help others. I mean, it's what I've done, it's how I've made sense of all the ups and downs and the challenges that I've had in my life. So, my 20-year corporate career, yes, did lots of great stuff in that, but I experienced every facet of stress, low level stress to high stress to low mood, depression, generalized anxiety disorder, insomnia, liver disease, full blown burnout, self harm, and then decided to take my life. I experienced the entire facet of stress and where that leads during my 20-year corporate career. And I've spent a lot of time making sense of it. What worked, what didn't work. How do you turn things around? How do you look at things differently? How do you look at yourself differently? And a big purpose of mine is to help people not go through what I went through. So to avoid the paths completely, if we can, or if you're already on a path to stress and overwhelm and anxiety and you haven't got the balance between work and family and you want to spend more quality time with your family, but you're not, and all of that. If you're on that path, I help people with that. I want to get you off of that path as quickly as possible because I know where it heads. I know the impact it's going to have on you professionally, your health, and your relationships. And it's not pretty. So that's what I help people with. And it's my passionate why. I'm on my 7th chance of life. I've died once and come back. I've been taking my last 2 breaths on my living room floor in my wife's arms twice. I've survived 2 car crashes that were not my fault, and I've decided to take my life. I am an anomaly. I'm on my 7th chance of life. Most people don't get a second chance. I'm on my 7th and trying to make sense of this. So the only way that I make sense of it is to say, I've been through everything that I've been through so I can share my life experience, share my life lessons, so that other people can have a better quality of life. They can either go faster than I did, they can get out of situations quicker than I did, so there's less pain, there's less suffering, there's less frustration, that they can start living the life that they want quicker than I ever did. My whole purpose is that. So I'm passionate about using our own stories, our own life experience to help other people. And I mean, if that resonates with you, anything that I've just said, and you're saying, I could do with some of that help, then I'm here. But really the main message today is, what's your story? What have you been through? What have you navigated that you could help somebody else with? Because I'm sure you've been through stuff. Maybe it was something to do with health, your health, somebody else's health. Maybe it was something to do with professionally. Maybe it was a comeback story. Maybe it's something about relationships. Maybe it's about balance in life. There's so many areas of life that, we've navigated some challenges in. I just, in this moment, just encourage you to reflect on what's something that you've been through that you could share that could help somebody else that's in the position that you were back then. And that if they just knew 1, 2, or 3 things that you now know, it would help them. It would make a world of difference. And you know it would because you've been there. It's the stuff that you learned the hard way. What if you could share that with somebody else so that they didn't have to learn it the hard way? So today, I'm just encouraging you to do this, to just have a think about what could you share? What story, what challenge have you been through that you've navigated that your experience might be able to help somebody else? Let me know in the comments what that might be. I'd be really interested because somebody out there could really benefit from what you know.